So in this video, I'm going to talk about binomial probability distributions and how to do some of the work on the calculator. We have two methods to find the probability of a specific value. So what you're seeing on the page here with my red handwriting is if you're given a problem where you need to find an exact number. So in this case, it is a situation where we have 20 people from Mexico, and we want to know what's the probability that exactly 3 of them are vegetarian. And we know that 19% of the population of Mexico is vegetarian. So this is the formula here. And this is what everything looks like when it's written out. So I'm just showing you how to put this in your calculator. So if you want to put this in your calculator, you're going to go and first find this is 20 choose 3. It's how many different ways we can choose 3 people from 20 people. We go math, we scroll over, and you can see under PROB, which is probability, we're going to choose number 3. So what this does is it gives us these two little squares, and the first one we need 20, and then we scroll over and we put in 3. Now I really can do this all in one shot. So if I want to, I can find out that number, and I can then multiply by, so notice if I just press multiplication, it says ANS, and what ANS stands for is answer. So it's going to take whatever I have on the line above, which is 1140, and that's now where ANS is. You don't see it, but that's what's right there. So now I can do 0.19. And then I use my little up arrow key for the exponent, so that's a 3. And then another multiplication and 0.81, and then that's raised to the 17. So there it is. Now you can do some manipulation with the lines. So what's nice about this calculator is if I just scroll up, I could highlight this, press enter, and then there it is. And then I could highlight this line even and press enter, and there it is. What I would have to do now, just so that this is all done in one shot, which I could have done in the first place, is go to answer. I'm just going to delete that because I don't need it. And now I have this, how I could have done it as well. And I get the same answer. So you can do it in 2 pieces, 1 piece, more pieces, but all of that is more work. So this is how to get that answer. The second way to find this same exact answer is to use Binompdf, which does the whole thing for us. What we've done here is a little bit of work ourselves. And to use Binompdf, we go second VARS, we scroll down, we have to keep on scrolling, we get to Binompdf here, it's A, we press enter. And now we have some questions for us. Trials is in this case, the number of Mexicans that were surveyed, 20. P is the probability of success. Success is being a vegetarian in this case, so that's 0.19. X value is the number of successes that you want. That is 3. Calculator does all the rest. So we press enter and enter again. And there's our same answer using Binompdf. The other situation that you could be asked for binomial probability distributions is when you have more than one specific value. When you have many values, you might be seeing words like fewer than, greater than, less than, more than, at least, no more than, something like that. In that case, you need to use Binom Cdf. So I'll show you just how to put this into the calculator, one example here. So in this case, this example, it's a basketball player who makes 75% of their free throws. And so they're going to make 10 free throws. And what's the probability that the player will make at most 6 of them? So in order to do this on the calculator, we go to the same place as Binompdf. It's just the one below that. So second VARS to get to the different distributions. So we're going to use Binom Cdf. And then in this case, we have 10 trials, 10 free throws. That's the idea. Probability of success, 0.75. This always needs to be put in as a decimal or a fraction, but at the very least, can't be anything other than that. And we want to know at most 6. So we put in 6. The important thing to understand with Binom Cdf is whatever number you put in. So when I put in that 6, what Binom Cdf is going to do is it's going to add up the probability that the player made 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 free throws. So it's going to give you all those probabilities added together. That's what the answer is telling you. So the Binom Cdf requires a little higher level of thought, because if you're asked, for example, fewer than 6 free throws, you actually only want 5 or less free throws. And so in that case, instead of the 6, you'd have the number 5. So the big thing to understand with Binom Cdf is that it's going to add up the probability of whatever number you put in there and the probability of all the values below it.